Hey, I'm Randy. Welcome to How Do You Hotrod. Today I'm here with Kevin Martin and his rat rod. Kevin, how you doing today?
Good, Randy. How are you?
Pretty good. So, tell me a little bit about this.
Well, this is a 1926 Dodge Coupe and what they call a turtleback.
Okay. Yeah. Why is it called the turtleback?
The turtleback, the rear end is a little bit different. On most of the cars in this era, they have the big swooping round rear end. This one comes down and flattens out like a turtleback.
Okay.
So it was a unique car.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right, and let's get some details here on it. We've got small block Chevrolet.
Small block Chevrolet, turbo 350 behind it. They're both used motors. I picked them up for the combo for $300.
Wow.
It's a custom frame out of Deer Park, Washington, done from Impractical Customs. Full cantilever front and rear, airbags all the way around.
Very nice. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stock material on here.
There's that body.
We've got some interesting headlight buckets here. These teardrop shaped ones. Where are these off of?
41 to 47 Chevy truck.
Oh, neat. And then was the grill also with the Dodge?
No, the grill came from a friend of mine that gave it to me for yard art, and we actually had a grill that's been in my head for 3 years. It's actually over there, and I couldn't make it work.
Huh.
So while I'm struggling to make it work, one of the employees brought it over. I forgot that was there. Brought it over, slapped it in, it just fell into place, so we used it.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And very interesting air cleaner.
Yes, the air cleaner. What we did is I actually started with this saw blade. And most guys on the visors do a curved or a bent down saw blade. I put it down flat, and I just started playing off of that. A couple of my friends helped me with that, and so we went with the saw blade theme, and you'll see it throughout a little bit.
Yeah, I do like that. You got to be careful if you get close to it.
Yeah.
And the brackets for the mirror I see also.
Brackets for the mirror also. Yeah, what I wanted to do is emulate a 9-inch or a 10-inch table saw blade.
Okay.
And so that's what they did for me.
Definitely has attitude.
Yeah.
Speaking of attitude, you're with a car club, I hear.
I am. We're kind of an anti-car club. We call ourselves, we're rat shit crazy rat rods. And pretty much the term, we're crazy about rat rodding.
Yeah. And you guys are a little crazy yourselves, I've noticed.
We can be.
Yes.
We can be. I mean, we're all business owners, fathers, sons, brothers, but when it comes time to do something like this, it comes out in us, for sure.
So last year they had a kickoff for an event, the Rat Rod 600, was it?
Last year was the Rat Rod 600. Yeah.
And it was held here in Spokane, and I tell you what, it got quite interesting. They were
we had a good time.
with the Miss Shifters Car Club for that event, and it was fun times there. All right. And any other little details here? I see a shiny part up front.
There is a shiny part. I tried to hide it. That is actually a manual steering rack off of some sort of a buggy. I'm not 100% sure what it is. Nate came up with that when he was building the frame. It works just as well, if not better, than he told me it would. It's fantastic, and it really fits a nice budget.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, let's go around the back here in a second and check that out.
You got it.
All right, Kevin. Tell me about the rear end here. I know it's a pretty neat suspension setup.
Very much so. Starting with the actual car itself, this is that turtleback I was telling you about, how it comes down and flattens out.
Yep.
We found the car without a deck lid, and that's where my brain started thinking of how I was going to utilize that so I didn't have to make one. So we wanted to put the differential over the body and have the body go up and down off the differential instead of lifting the body off of it. So everything's backwards.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that before.
I just wanted it super mechanical. I wanted you to see these bags and shocks working. When you're running down the road behind me, you'll watch the bags work.
That's
and
cool.
It's just super cool. Full cantilever system back here. Again, this was done by Impractical Customs. It's a really, really bitchin' setup.
Cool. Now, I don't see any taillights.
Taillights right there. Taillights, blinkers, brake lights.
In the LED strip.
Right there in that strip.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to take away, again, not taking away from the look of the car. I just found a place to hide it, and that worked really well.
You never see that. I think that's the first time I've ever seen somebody hide the lights like that.
Nice.
And I see we got an old original plate.
Old original plate, Spokane County, as a matter of fact.
You've got it licensed through that, huh?
Got it licensed through that, through the state of Washington.
Pretty neat. And we got an air tank, I'm assuming, for the suspension.
Air tank, you bet. Compressor's hidden underneath.
Looks like a couple gas tanks down below there too.
Yeah, that was a struggle, is because everything goes up and down off of there, I couldn't get a one-piece tank in there, and I don't have the budget on this one to have one built, so I went with boat tanks.
Okay.
2 6-gallon, but we're still tweaking on that. That's what I'm doing today, is I'm actually gonna go run till I run out of gas, so I can see what kind of range I'm getting, because we're struggling with getting them to pull equally from the both tanks, so I'm really close. I just wanna see if I got it.
Now, you mentioned something about a budget. This is specific for
my Rat Shit Crazy group is putting on a nationwide, actually it's even Canadian now, build off. It's a budget build off. It's a $4,000 budget, 1,000-mile drive.
Wow.
And so I have to be at or under $4,000 start to finish with this car.
Okay. Well, just out of curiosity about that, is there a time frame on it that you have?
There is. It'll culminate in July 2021 in Red Lodge, Montana.
And when did you guys announce the start of it?
Last May.
Last May.
Yeah, so it was about a 2-year build. It was a budget build. It was a great time budget build. We're trying to make it an everyman's build.
That's pretty.
We don't want the rich guys to be able to do something that the backyard guy can't.
Right.
So we're giving people almost 2 years. In fact, it would have been over 2 years, I guess, to find parts, put money together, get vacation time built up, that type of stuff.
Neat.
Yeah.
So you got a pretty long time frame there, so that everybody can accommodate how they want to build something in that.
Yep.
Pretty neat. And you think about everybody, not just the guy with the money that can slap something together or pay a shop to do it real quick.
Right. Well, to take it one step further, my group, as you know, you talked about this earlier, we decided to challenge each other and build them this winter and drive them to Vegas in 5 weeks. So I built this car in 4 months and 10 days.
Wow.
And I am tired. My wife is relearning my name. But it's just about there. We got 5 weeks to get there.
Neat.
Yeah.
And that's for Viva Las Vegas.
We're actually going to the Ruckus.
Oh, to the Ruckus.
The Viva. Well, we're going to try to visit Viva while we're there, but we'll be doing the Rat City Ruckus.
Okay. Right. We've got a CB antenna.
Yeah,
that's how you guys are going to communicate with each other.
100%. We usually do it via text message, and we're just desperately trying to get off our phones, be safer, and so we kind of came up with this idea to run as CBs. We haven't tested them fully yet, but we think it's going to work really well.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right. Now I noticed some interesting doors. So give me a second. Let's go around, and I want to see you open these up.
Let's do it.
All right. So about these doors. I don't see a door handle.
You don't see a door handle. Real quick, I'll tell you why these doors are what these doors are. So when I got the car, I told you I didn't get a deck lid and I didn't get doors. And trying to find a door for this car, yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to build a door, but I also knew that with my age and with the height of the car, getting in and out was going to be a problem. So I kind of came up, I was going to do gull wing doors. But then you got to park at a car show 4 feet apart from everybody, because the door swings. So what I did, I took this body line. This body line here was important to me. So what I did is I built that body line back in. But what I did is I made it a half gull wing door.
Look at that.
So that gives me the ability to get in and out. And what they do is they latch from the inside. So they actually latch these two pieces together. But when you want to get in and out, I actually took a bicycle that was upstairs, cut the handlebar right off it, and we used the bicycle handle as my door handle. So everything's internal.
You can't buy that. That's custom.
That's custom. So it's a close, latch from the inside, and you're done.
All right.
There's plexiglass up here as well. I made snap-on covers. I don't like sun. It gets awful hot, and I just don't like it much, so I put those for the summertime.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You will not see that on another one. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, good luck.
Until they see this and start replicating it.
Something I did here that's a little bit different. It's been done before, but I did mine just a little different. But I wanted the frame to be very skeletal, so you could see everything we've done. So what we did is we put a 1/4-inch steel plate on the very bottom of the frame. So everything's below the frame system here. So it acts as not only my floor, but a skid plate and structure. I don't have to have an X member because the entire floor is my structure. So it's something pretty cool. So on over here on this side, I actually elevated it up from my pedals. It's very cockpit-like. I don't know if you can tell when the doors are down. It's very tight and very cockpit-like. It's pretty cool to drive. So I've got gauges, I've got a tachometer, I've got my oil pressure and temp. And what we did is this year is I went and we usually use our phones in a speedometer app. I did a tablet this year, so my speedometer app and my Google Maps are much, much larger and something I don't have to be messing around. Everything I can do to get off the phone. This right here, the CB, was another thing. It's just a way to get off our phones.
All right. And the steering wheel, detachable?
Steering wheel's detachable.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, easier for me to get in and out. And I went with this small one. I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough leverage so that I had knee clearance, but it actually works extremely well.
Very nice. And comfortable to drive like that?
Very comfortable to drive, yeah. I mean, I don't know for 1,000 miles yet. We'll find that out in a few weeks. But I made this seat out of a special foam, and so I think I've done everything I can to make sure that it's comfortable.
I like the feed bags there in the center.
Feed bags, the seats I have here, I haven't finished this one, but the one I'm on, I also did out of feed bags. Just a ragged, tagged, you know, I don't care what happens to them kind of thing, and just kind of adds to the vibe a little bit.
Neat.
Yeah.
All right, how about we take this thing out for a drive?
Okay.
All right. Kevin, thank you very much for showing this off.
Thank you.
We'll tell you if we're not.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching How Do You Hot Rod. Have a good one.
See ya.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of How Do You Hot Rod. So a few months ago I went with some guys over in North Idaho on a cruise. Now it was late February, so it was cold to start with. We still had a little snow on the ground alongside the road, and all the cars involved were rat rods. Well, one of the rides I rode along in was Patrick's 27 Essex. Now, that had no roof. There was no side windows either. It was cold. It was a lot of fun though. So, let's go check out the video from that cruise. Hey Sean, how do you hot rod?
How do I hot rod? Windows down, music up, cruising right along. That's how I hot rod.
The deck. And then up in the front, I've got two 30-year-old rings.
It went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Let's play what I normally play. Let's get to the real music.
All right, let's get to good music.
I'll play something you'll dig.
Good. Because the rap is not it.
You know, that was kind of fun. We were just talking about cruising Riverside a while ago.
All right. Oh, let's go. I can't believe I did this thing south from $100. It's so ridiculous. That's a home stereo box.
Hey Brent, how do you hot rod?
I hot rod every chance I get in my 1927 Model T.
Hey Pat, how do you hot rod?
I hot rod in a 27 Essex, full throttle and tunes up.
Hey Victor, how do you hot rod?
I do all that. First, I get like, I hop in. I look back, yeah, sexy bitch.
Then you gotta find out what you did with your keys.
Talking, take 5 minutes to get